So, practicals are finished. The only thing left to do now is just study for the final test, and then I will be a certified phlebotomist in the state of Georgia, under NHC/CO testing or whatever. Yeah, I'm exhausted because obviously we've been given blood. That's how we practice on each other. That's how we did the test and all that stuff. And then we doubled up, so instead of the final being next Saturday, we did our regular class this Saturday, and then we did the follow-up on the following day, this Sunday. So it's the Sunday of the practical. It is May 17th, 2026. So that shit's done. I passed. Wasn't too big of a deal, because it's like we've been practicing on each other this whole class. So we kind of just went to the people whose veins we knew and shit like that. So it was like bip bop boop bop bam, but we're in and out. But yeah, finally done with that portion of it. So I just got to study, and then keep applying to jobs. So hopefully something bites. I literally applied to everything that Piedmont offered yesterday on LinkedIn. I just got to keep going out there and keep applying to shit. So whatever bites, I'm going to take it and then go from there. Because once I get that 6-month benchmark in, I'll be basically good. I can kind of go anywhere after that. So I just need experience, and I want to be really good at this. So yeah, starting a new career. So it's crazy. So normally whenever something big like this happens, I always would like celebrate with like some food or something like that. And I almost did that again, but I was like, I can't go back to like old patterns, because it's like, I gotta do new shit. I'm trying to progress. So, because normally it's something that's not the healthiest, and I'm sick of feeling like that. Like I was thinking of getting like a Domino's pizza, which is great. They have like a gluten-free version, but it's one not cooked in like a gluten-free actual oven, so there are bits and traces of gluten in it. And then also like the tomato sauce always fucks up my stomach, because I don't know, the acid in that just doesn't agree with me anymore. But yeah, the crazy thing though, I didn't really sleep last night. I woke up at 2. I had this terribly insane dream that I had gotten everything I wanted, and then I fell back, and I was just like immediately like super sick, and I don't know, I woke up and I was kind of freaking out. And I thought of this doctor he was the dude who like, essentially, he kind of fixed everything back in the day when we were first originally dealing with Crohn's. And I like looked him up. His practice is 16 minutes from my house. And I mean, it's Sunday, and I was like, maybe I'll go see him if he's like around. I don't even know if the office is still at that building, because like their website's down and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to be in a familiar place. It was weird. So I drove to the office and just kind of sat outside and thought about ordering this pizza. And then I thought about all the work that we had did with this dude, and I couldn't do it. I was like, I can't be that anymore. I don't want to be that anymore. Like, it was tough. I don't know, because it's just like so second nature to do that. And I just don't want to do that anymore. So yeah, instead I was like, do I enjoy cooking or do I not? Because it's like, I watch so much cooking shows. I really do enjoy cooking. I'm like, why am I sitting here thinking about this? Is there not something that I could just make that would be better at this point? Because like, I'm genuinely enjoying my cooking. I actually literally just made probably my favorite meal that I've ever made last week, and I've been fucking loving it, and there's still some of that left. So I was like, what's the new strat here then? If I'm not gonna sit here and celebrate with like a mostly gluten-free thing, or a somewhat okay thing that I know is technically okay for me to eat, but not really, because it's like after a minute you know your body type shit. So I went to the nearest Kroger, got some accoutrements for what I made, just to like zhuzh it up a little bit more. I ended up spending a lot less, obviously, than going to like Domino's or something like that. I was even looking up like gluten-free burgers, and like Greek food is pretty gluten-friendly, but I'm like, I can do better than that. So I mean, I just got some pre-made rice because I didn't make any rice after I finished off the last batch of rice I had, and some tzatziki sauce. Not much, but on top of what I made earlier, it should be pretty fire. Should be pretty good. And then tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and hopefully feel a lot better, or not better, just okay. Like, I'm not gonna allow myself to feel worse just for like a few minutes of gratification, because I don't want to live like that anymore. I want the shit that I want, and the shit that I want actually is gonna take a little bit of work to get to. So yeah, a little bit worried. Very, very, very anxious about this because no one's called me back, and I mean, I haven't been applying that long, but the job hunting process and like hearing people and like I don't know, people just, it sounds insane out here. So like, I know I'll make more than enough money to make the car payment and rent by the end of this month. I should have it by the end of this week. I technically have rent right now, but I just haven't had a car payment like this before, so I want to pay that first, and then I'll do rent. And so yeah, I'm legitimately pretty worried about it, but I'm not letting myself go there like that anymore. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that version of Matt. I'm a lot cooler. And the more I take care of myself and stuff like that, the better I'm going to feel. So I didn't want a moment of exhaustion and the feeling to need to celebrate in that way, to like over encumber all that shit. But yeah, I sat outside his office, or what his used to be office is. I don't know if it's still there, because you know, sometimes Google Maps and stuff like that doesn't always update. But I sat outside there for like 20-30 minutes and just really thought like just about everything in my life, and like my whole health journey and all that stuff, and how much work it's taken me even to get to where I'm at, and like what goals I want, and how I want to like actually be able to like put on the weight that I want and like work out. And I'm like, would I be able to work out after I eat this pizza? No. Would I feel like working out after? No, probably not for a minute, because I'd be like recovering, basically, like letting my body rest from eating that shit. So that was a difficult one, because it's like no one really knows the struggle that it was and what it took to get here, except for my parents and my family. Oh, my parents and this doctor who essentially changed my life in a very, very big way. So yeah, I actually looked him up on LinkedIn last night, and I was gonna reach out. I'll probably add him in today, but I don't know, just seeing the office and like the building, and it was a little, I guess, reset or push forward or something, because like phlebotomist Matt is just he's gonna be better, or he's gonna die trying. As simple as that. Like, this is a career that I want. Like, if I'm able to quit smoking weed and do all that, I can continue to eat healthy and take care of my body. So large moment of weakness, but I've gotten past it now. So I'm gonna go home, make this rice. It's like this instant jasmine rice, and then add some tzatziki sauce to the shit that I made, and it should be pretty fire. I also went for the one without cheese. It's just the cucumber one. I was doing the one with cheese before, but it's like I just don't want the cheese. It makes me break out. It's like, I mean, ultimately I'm trying to be as close to perfect as I can. Like, that's an unobtainable goal, but that means I can always kind of strive for it. So, but yeah, good day. I'm not gonna say I feel like ecstatic about it, because now I'm just like out in the job market, and then I gotta schedule this test and actually start really studying for it, because like I have been, but I know I can study a lot harder, and I really really want this to work out. So I'm feeling hopeful and also dead inside, I guess. So I'm like exactly in the middle, which is kind of where I want to be. So in control of the emotions type shit. So yeah, onwards and upwards. I'm gonna drive back home. I got like 20 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, because it's like 6 o'clock now. So yeah, I was super close to doing it, but I did not do it. I'm better than that at the end of the day. Okay, holy shit, tonight's going fucking great. I'm at like 153 in the bank. So like an hour or so ago, I took a ride from the airport. Finally, my first ride from the airport after driving earlier today or whatever. I'm in like the Ashford Dunwoody area. I get another ride that slingshots me immediately back to right beside the airport. So I'm headed back to the airport right now. But yeah, shit's going fucking great. There's a 50% bonus at the airport right now. So whatever I get, I'm going to get that little bonus on it too. So it's like we're fucking cooking with grease right now. This is going fantastic. Got a guy halfway in the road because that's safe or whatever. But yeah, I'm fucking killing it, G. I think because there's like flood warnings and shit out right now, but I don't know. I already have my goal, and it was I hit my $100 goal like way earlier today. But what I've been doing is driving. I'll start at like 12 or something, drive to like 5 or like 4:30 at the latest, because that 5 o'clock jacket is a bitch. But I'll do that, and generally I hit the 100 within that time, and then I go home, rest up, eat, fall asleep for a little bit, and then I go back out at like 8 and then still try to drive to 2 o'clock, because basically the overnight shift is fucking stupid. It's not, it doesn't make sense to do that for me at least. Like, I'm not gonna be out here risking my life for some motherfucking money and like fucking up my car and shit, because like once that airport closes, you're kind of just on your own. And it's like, it's luck of the draw. You don't know what the fuck you're gonna get, and you're probably gonna be in the city of Atlanta, and just anything can fucking happen there, to be honest with you. So I'd rather not do that. I'd rather try to use the airport to the most of its ability. So it's like I just try to go back and forth between the airport, between basically 8 and 2. And then like if I'm out, let's say I get one at like, what would be a time? Like 12:50 or something, right? And it's like an hour away, and then it's gonna take me too long to get back. I'll just go ahead and call it a night. So it's like I'm hitting a lot faster. Generally, I can hit another 100 within that time too. And especially tonight, I should definitely be there, because I'm at like 153 or some shit. So, but yeah. Just got this person, they almost made me get into an accident. I was almost about to drop them off, and they're like, "Hey, can you stop at this little corner store over here?" And I was like, "You mean this one I'm about to pass?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Yeah." Sort of like slammed on the brakes, almost caused an accident. I probably should have just said no, to be honest with you, but it's whatever. Hopefully that tip looks great on top of it. But yeah, back to the airport. That's where the fuck I'm going right now. I'm like 11 minutes away. Bruh, I'm fucking cooking. I'm fucking cooking, dog. Like, I made this much money, and I haven't even hit a full or a half tank of gas, because I filled up before I started this, so like, I'm fucking chilling right now. I'm finding that the meta right now is, in the daytime, you're gonna get a lot less, like, longer trips at least for me. Make sure I'm going the right way. But yeah, at least there's gonna be a lot less longer trips, but the bonuses during the day kind of make up for that. So you could do a lot of like short trips during the day and still end up making that 100 in the same amount of time. Whereas at night, you're going to use a lot more gas, but I can get a lot longer trips in. I can get to A and B a lot faster generally, as long as the traffic's okay. Like tonight, it's kind of actually mid, but it's like I'm getting these really, really good rides. So it's like really working out. So yeah, 10:51 right now. I still got 4 more hours of the airport being open, so it's like I'm gonna make the most of this as much as I can. I'm driving on I don't know how to really say where I'm at. Police said there's so much fucking construction going on everywhere. It's ridiculous. Like even on the like road to get to the airport right now, there's fucking construction going on. It's annoying. And we got stopped like twice. The first time was just because they're closing off lanes. When on this last trip on the way back to the airport, we were stopped twice on the highway. I mean, the first time they were just closing down lanes because they're doing fucking work, and then the second time is just busy for some reason. Like I'm like, it's damn near 11 o'clock. Where the fuck are all these people coming from, and where are they going? Like, they need to not be here right now because they're making shit difficult for me. And then right now I'm heading into more traffic, like literally on the road. I'm 8 minutes from the where the drop off is, or the pickup area for like Lyft drivers, and like I'm stopped because they've like closed off lanes because they're doing something. It's fucking bogus, and it's annoying as fuck because it's like eating into, like money time basically. Because I mean, this is literally just a time game. It's like bop bop bop. You want to be driving, bop 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 bop. You want to get one in, get one out, get one in, get one out. That's the only way you're gonna be able to make cash doing this. So it's like I see it now. I see the big picture. At least for me, I see what works for me. And what works for me is driving to 2 every night, or close to 2, getting as much rest as I can. Waking up at like 10 is probably the optimal time. Like get ready and shit like that, and then head back out and try to be on the road by like 11:30 or 12. Catch a ride into the city, and then just like bip bop boop bop bam, just take whatever the fuck is given to me in the city, because then I can get my acceptance rate up. And then like you kind of just gotta have to trust the process a little bit. So it's like a fun little game. Since I haven't found a since I haven't found a job doing phlebotomy yet, which is looking like it's going to be a lot harder than I thought, because no one's biting on LinkedIn or Indeed yet. I mean, it hasn't even been a week, and I haven't even taken my final like written test yet. I have to get on there and get that scheduled, which I do need to carve out time for studying. But I got to make this car payment by the end of this week, or on the 6th, the 26th, and it's the 20th today. So, and I'm basically there, like right now. But then after that, I got to do rent and shit like that. But I fucked up before, like the whole of this month, I was just doing 100 a day, because I was like, well, I don't know how to really like maximize, and I would just be at home kind of like waiting around, to be honest with you. And I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna kind of keep driving more instead of trying to wait and do it all at night, because it's like I'm gonna get tired. Like, this is like a very monotonous sort of thing that I'm doing. So just me myself, I know I can't do that anymore. I can't sit here and like drive all night just like hitting the gas and brakes and stuff like that. It gets so fucking boring. As opposed to like if I were driving my Veloster, where I'm like shifting and like doing stuff like that. It's a very different driving experience. I could probably drive the Veloster a lot later, but I would never fucking try to do something like this in a manual car. That's fucking stupid. My legs would be so fucking exhausted. I'd have cramps all the fucking time. Like the amount of hills and the type of hills that I'd be going up on doing this, insane, bro. Like I picked this dude up earlier, like 2 days ago or yesterday, and like the first turn out of his house was like the most crazy hill I had ever seen, and then the right side of it was nothing but potholes. And so I was like, nope. If I was in my Veloster on that, I'd be like, bro, I'm sorry, we gotta go a different way. I would have had to like try to find a detour or something, because it was like crazy, bro. Like the roads out here are fucked. Like legitimately, we have some really bad fucking roads in like inner city and all that shit. It's just bad roads. And like they're trying to fix all that shit for the World Cup. I'm like, bro, this place is about to be fucking locked the fuck down. Let me get in here and actually get as much fucking cash as I can every fucking day right now. So that's like the meta. And I still need to like, I really do need to set aside time to like study, but it is difficult. So I gotta be more mindful of that. It's kind of difficult when I'm like driving to survive and shit. And it's lame because, like, there's stuff going on with, like, the friend group this month, and I want to, like, hang out, but I'm like, it's always on the weekend because that's when people are free generally. Oh, excuse me. But for something like this, it's like, obviously that's when you want to, like, be out making money. Bro, this traffic is insane. I'm literally on the road. Like, this is the airport road. Like, this isn't the highway. The highway's fucking moving. I'm in back-to-back traffic right now. This is fucking stupid. Like, I've never seen it like this, and it's because they're fucking blocking off lanes every fucking where. It's really fucking annoying. I cannot stand driving in Atlanta right now. It's literally the worst thing in the world. Like, it's Wednesday. The fuck? They got us all merging over into one lane. And why are there so many fucking people here right now? Like, before, it would be basically dying down or dead at this point. So, I don't know. Obviously, I can't control that, but I wish I could. But I'm just not that good yet. But yeah, life as a taxi driver, that's what I feel like right now. I swear I'd be getting in this car and I just be feeling like De Niro, bro. I'm like, hopefully I don't find a young Jodie Foster. I feel like I have to protect her or anything like that. I don't want to be that type of taxi driver, but but yeah, shit's going well. I'm really happy with today. Like, as long as this traffic stops being a fucking bitch, I should be fine. I should be able to make my goal at 200. I missed Monday, just because, like, we had our practicals. And honestly, I'm over here stressing about a job. It really hasn't even been a week. Because it's like, I was still tired Monday from doing all the practicals. Because we had that back-to-back sort of. We went in Saturday for our regular class, and then we came in the following Sunday to just finish it out because our teacher wasn't going to be here on this Saturday because she was doing something else out of town. So, but yeah, that back-to-back and getting, like, blood drawn all those 2 days back-to-back like that, it really knocked me the fuck out. Because I'm already, like, generally kind of anemic just due to Crohn's and how that works and stuff like that. Which I didn't ever tell them that because it's like I didn't want to get, like, special, like, any sort of, like, specialty treatment or anything like that. But yeah, I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck they're doing, bro. But the traffic goes even beyond them. I guess because everybody, I don't know, maybe everyone's trying to get to the lift spot because there's like a 50% bonus right now or something. I don't know. I've just never seen it this bad. And if I remember, I'm gonna try to, get the footage of it and, like, put it in here. But it's easier said than done. This camera that I have, it's like if I could, like, detach it and, like, bring it inside with me at the end of the day, it'd be a lot easier. But it's not able to do that. So it's like I have to sit here, remember to download the footage at the end of the night. And as you can see, I'm clearly yawning right now. So, like, by the time I get home at 2, it's 11 o'clock right now. But generally I get home at, like, 2 to sit in the car for, like, another 30 minutes and, like, comb through footage and, like, pick the good ones. It gets a little difficult because it's like, I don't know, my brain's, like, on food generally. I go home, I'll, like, make some food real fast and then, like, call it a night. I'll, like, conk out. I've been, I'll put on, like, a show or something. Recently, either Farscape, what's the other one? Wild Card Kitchen, which I'm trying not to. I want to be awake for Wild Card Kitchen. And then Curb Your Enthusiasm, I'm going through again, and it's such a wonderful background show, bro. But, but, like, I'm sleeping through all of the best parts. I'll wake up, and it's always a good part, because it's like those early seasons are just hit after hit after hit after hit. You cannot fuck with Curb Your Enthusiasm. Like, Larry David is a fucking spot-on writer as far as I'm concerned. So it's like I'll wake up every time. I'll have slept through like 2 episodes sometimes, and then it's like I'm still waking up laughing and shit. But I don't know, that's just a fantastic show. The shit that just the shit that they do. Yeah, like I would say it now, but it would sound crazy. So it's like there's no point. That show out of context, just you're shooting yourself in the foot. You kind of gotta watch the whole thing. Episode 1 on. It's not really a show I would recommend for someone to just like jump into randomly, but it's the shit Larry David would be saying and writing and having these other characters do. It's pretty great. It's a good show. I love it. Oh, I'm gonna have to sit through this one more fucking time, dude, at least. This is so crazy right now. I'm at the fucking airport. Like, is it backed up into the lot of the airport right now? I literally can't fathom how this is happening. Like, it looks like there's an accident on the fucking road or something ahead of me. Like, it's never been this bad. Like, fucking hell, dude. It's just like cutting into everything. I've been in standstill traffic twice on the way here. This is the third time. The third fucking time, bro. I'm kind of losing my patience because it's like I've been sitting in traffic all day. It can only take so much. Fucking hell, dude. I'm just trying to get 200 in my bank account. That's it. Ugh. And you know what's crazy, though, as well? It's like, I'm doing this in like 4-hour shifts, 4 or 5-hour shifts. So it's like, I'm working a lot less than I would be if I were like still at my other job at Acura. Which I'm still not even fully convinced. They're probably like calling him up and they're probably like talking shit about me, which is why I'm not getting a job as a phlebotomist. So, which I just wouldn't doubt. We didn't end on the best of terms, but fuck them, bro. Like, how do you promise someone a position and then keep hiring other people in the position that they were promised to be trained for, and then you don't train them to work in said position, and then you'd rather just like yell at them whenever something goes wrong? It's like, no, dude, I'm not gonna sit here and fucking like continue to stand for this. And it turns out whatever certification I'm going for the phlebotomy isn't even like the most widely accepted one. Which when I signed up for it, I didn't even realize that that was a thing. Like, I didn't think which type of phlebotomy certification do I need to work in this area. And it's like I get the job, or I get into class, and then like the first day, my teacher's like, "Yeah, you don't need you don't need to be certified to work in Georgia." So, bam, one, I was like, "The fuck? All right, cool, great." Did I waste my money? And then like a week or so into, she's like, "Yeah, I don't really see this certification pop up on any job." So I'm like, "Well, all right, great, another shot in the fucking foot." Like, I didn't think of that when I was like looking for this shit. I was just like, oh, you get certified and then you can do it in the state. That's it. But no, there's a whole other test I'm gonna most likely have to sit for so that I can get that certification as well. Which, all right, fine, whatever. She said it's probably like $100 to do that. But just another reason why I got to get to studying it. And then I want to get like CPR certified, basic life support certified as well. Basic life support or whatever what it's called, because that's just another thing that looks great on the resume. But it's like, on top of that, whenever I'm applying for these jobs, a lot of them are like, we want at least a year experience, or like 2 years experience, 3 years experience. I'm like, bro, what the fuck, man? No one's willing to like accept someone right outside of school, it looks like. And like, how the fuck are we supposed to learn? Because it's like everyone wants fucking experience. It's like, shit. And for what my teacher is telling me, no matter where you go, they're all going to teach you a very specific way that is their specific way of how they want it done. Yeah, we got the things like order a draw and shit like that that's kind of standard, but it's like in the field, she's like, you kind of have to get what you can get. So it's just like a backwards system, and it's just like going to be a bit more money to get through this, it looks like. And I don't know, I'm like calling every favor that I can. Like my aunt, she worked in the phlebotomy field for years, so she's trying to like hook me up with at least like an interview, because generally if I can interview, I'm pretty solid that I got the job, if I'm being honest with you, not trying to toot my own horn. But it's like I just do well in interviews. So, and it's like that's something I trained for on my own. It's like as a kid, I fell in love with just like communication as essentially just like a hobby, to be honest with you. Like making people laugh was the start of it, and then there's this specific clip um, from a Goofy movie where it's literally like one of the opening scenes before Max comes out and does his whole like performance in the stage, where he does I think it's Stand Out that he does. Um, but no, it's what's her face. She's up on the stage. I guess her name is Stacy. She's up on the stage. She's like trying to get everyone's attention, and then one of the dudes calls out. He's like, "Yo, Stacy, stay." I know he goes, "Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, Stacy." Or no, it's "Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, baby." I was like, I want to be that. I want to sound like that. I was like, that's my life goal. And then I don't know. From then on, it just like fell in love with like vocal tone and like register and like stuff like that. And I always wanted like a deep voice. And I don't know. It was just like it's literally just like a hobby. I would just like look up videos on like TED Talks, for one, was a big one, on like how to communicate better, and it was something I really obsessed over, because like for one, in my family it's like if you weren't heard, you weren't heard. So it's like you better speak your mind or shut the fuck up, because you're gonna get run over. So just that all jumbled together, and I was like, okay, heard, got it. I enjoy this, so I'm gonna focus on it, and I'm gonna continue to like grow in this as much as I can. Like even as a kid, that's how I looked at it, as just like a hobby. I was like, I just like this. I like being able to speak. So even like to today, I generally get compliments on how I speak, which I love so fucking much, and I'll just immediately start doubting myself. There are so many fucking people here. Holy shit. Holy shit. I think everyone literally is just here because of that 50% bonus. Fucking savages, dude. I've never seen it this busy. Holy shit. Like at this time of the night, I expect to not be fighting for position everywhere. But, I mean, at least the highway's fine. This is so stupid. Like, yeah, I gotta go ahead and... Yeah, oh my god, they got another fucking lane blocked. That's why, too. So they have one on the right blocked here on the way in, and now they got one on the left blocked. So we're all having to get over. Which, of course, explains this fucking massive traffic jam. So now I gotta, like, see if I can get over again. Just fun fact, no one ever wants to let you over on this road. They know what the fuck we're here for. And it's like, first come, first serve with this shit. Come on, let me over. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Oh my god. Alright, 2 minutes away. It's 11:11. At least not hella people are coming out. Okay, they're not coming out of like the rideshare area at least. I think that's just like regular people. I don't know. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. We are here, we are here. Alright. Let's see what the fuck we get. Woo! 60% bonus. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. So whatever I get out of here better be fucking good, dog. It might just be able to cap off the night at least. You just don't see 60% turbo at the airport that often. I'm at 157, guys. Alright. This is a 1 minute wait in my area. Alright. 31. $9 no. Come on. Come on, dude. Don't give me $9. That is not what I drove all the way here for. $9. That I can do. There we go. Alright, so that's like a $30 ride then. Preach. Alright, let me turn this shit off. And I'm gonna go make this fucking money as long as they don't cancel, which has been happening. Alright, so it's a Friday. Yeah, Friday night. I've just finished the night. I just got home. It's 2:54. I was supposed to be home like at 2, to be honest with you, like at the time that the airport was closing. But I got stuck in traffic for like the longest fucking time because they had some sort of weird ass road closing, and I had the basically nicest couple in the back, and they were like chill about it. But yeah, it took a minute. It was, I don't know. They were like doing some sort of, they were like inspecting the road or something. It didn't look like there was an accident. And like we drove for a bit after and we just didn't see shit. So, but yeah, late night, I hit my mark again. Hit the 200 and some change. And actually, I was already at 200 before I took my last ride. But I was like, you know what? The roads are fucking clear. Like, I was flying all damn night. Like, if I had the rides I had, like, 2 nights before with the roads that I had tonight, oh my God, I would have been fucking cooking. But, you know, it just didn't work out like that. But we got what we got. but yeah, first week, figuring out the meta to where I'm able to get like 200 in the bank every single day. Yesterday I didn't hit it because I got tired and my back was hurting and my ass cheeks were numb. And then the ride before I gave up finally was like right by my house, or at least like right where I work. Right, it was like right by where I work that I dropped the dude off, and I was like, ooh, I could just drive home and like be on familiar roads. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna take it. So I only hit 170 on Thursday, but every other day this week, other than Monday, because I didn't go out Monday, I hit 200. So I'm fucking happy about that. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that again tomorrow. My back is really fucking killing me right now. So it's been almost a full week since I finished class, which is pretty cool or whatever. Like that's a big deal. I don't know how to make a big deal out of it though for myself, because it's like I don't have a job doing it, so I'm still kind of bummed out. But it means it's only been a week of looking, and obviously it's probably just gonna take a little bit more diligence than that. But I still gotta keep studying I just need to lock down and study more, and then like actually get the test scheduled, to be honest with you, is what I need to do next, so that I can just get that out of the way. I have a full 30 days to do it, so, but yeah, got a friend's birthday tomorrow at like 9. So, and I need to shower like bad, and like I don't know, when I shower it takes me a minute, because like I got like black people hair, so it's like it takes a minute to dry, and I really don't like driving with wet hair, and it's just a lot to get it to be ready in the way that I want to be ready. So I don't know what I want to do about that, because it's like I could wake up at like 12, do that, drive until like 9, because it's Saturday. So I'm assuming that 6 o'clock traffic just isn't going to be as like gridlocked as it normally is. But I haven't driven on a Saturday yet, surprisingly. So, and also I would really like to continue hitting this goal that I'm hitting, because like I'm fucking knocking it out of the fucking park right now. And then Monday we got Memorial Day, so, or I'm sorry, Sunday we're having like a Memorial Day thing with the homies, so that's just a couple more hours I'm not going to be able to drive. But it's like I do need days off and shit, and my body does hurt. So like, yeah, I don't know, just sitting and driving and sitting in the same spot all day can be a lot. So it's like I'm trying to like not overdo it and can remember to take care of myself, but I also do have to make bills and get bills paid, and I want to like eventually have some money that's not immediately going out to bills, and like just have some sort of like back pile. So I'm trying to get that out of the way too. So this would be so perfect, so fucking mint, if I had like a real job doing phlebotomy. So yeah, I don't know, man. I really don't know. I just want a job doing what I went to school for. So I might try to, I need to study. I need to sit down and lock down and study. And I want to get proficient enough at studying so I can, sorry, I thought I heard something, so that I can like sit for this other test, because apparently the one I have, or the one that we're taking a test for, is not the most widely accepted one in Georgia. So kind of very mid. But yeah, this is basically the end of the week for me, as far as I'm concerned. I'm going to try to like chop this up and put the footage that I just downloaded into like a video, just so I can have it. But yeah, I'm about to go inside, make myself a little like late night snack, I guess, early morning snack, basically early morning breakfast, because it's like, honestly, if I don't eat something now, I'm gonna wake up at like 8 o'clock tomorrow hungry, as opposed to just like resting. So it's weird. That's how my body is. I don't know, it's like very regimented. It's like it needs food, and whenever it wants food, it gets food, or whenever it wants food. Not like, oh yeah, I just got it like that, I got food all the time. But I do be eating all the time. I snack a lot. I snack a fuck ton, if I'm being honest with you. And I'm skinny as hell, bro. So my metabolism is just fucking kicking my ass with this whole gaining weight shit. But yeah, into a pretty decent week. So just gonna keep it going. Alonzi and all that type shit. Type beat.
President, I just want to say, like, yay to all of us for a really neat year.
Yo, Stacy! Talk to me, baby!
And also that I hope we can all